Okay, start the timer. Okay, so today's class is roughly 35 minutes. We're hoping to do some hips, some spine, and some core, and a little bit of shoulders. That's always my goal, but I'm going to try to focus on some hips today. So let's put our hands underneath our shoulders and drop our head nice and heavy. We're going to make sure that our knees are right under our hips, and we're going to lift the right leg off the mat. And I just want you to take it to the side and bring it down to a hover if you can. So control that core. You're still letting that knee float off the floor. You're going to inhale as you lift that leg up, and you're going to exhale as you pull that belly button into the spine. So inhale, exhale. Lift and lower. Try to get range of motion without hurting yourself. So inhale, exhale. Notice to move that hip in ways we don't normally move to get some more mobility in that hip. Okay, a lot of women have tight hips. Inhale, exhale. Keep yourself planted on the mat. Don't let your hands lift. Inhale, exhale. Good. Use that core. Let's give it 3. Inhale, exhale. Good. One more, just for fun. Up and down. Good. So now I want you to do it, but I want you to kick the leg. So open, kick, bend, bring it down. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. So in Pilates, we want to match a breath to a move. Good. So using more glute, kick, bend, down. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Up, kick it, bend it, bring it back. Good. Using that butt. Push, bend, bring it down. Good. Let's go through. These are rough. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Up. One more. Good. And bring it down. Okay. We're going to get all of those wrists. A lot of people have weak wrists, or sensitive wrists, I should say, down on those forearms. That same leg that is already burning, I want you to take it long. Okay? And I want you to take it so it's on the side of the mat. And we're going to do some rainbows. We're going to take that long leg and we're going to swing it over to the other side of the mat and then bring it back. So inhale, exhale. Good. Using those shoulders. Find that circle or find that rainbow. Good. Let's go 3 more rainbows. 1, 2, and 3. Good, perfect. So we're going to leave that leg long and kind of like float it, okay? Make sure it's not like it's floating with the rest of your body. You're one straight line pulling back behind your toe. I want you to bring that leg close to that elbow. Pull and push. Leave everything the same. Pull, push. Inhale, exhale. It doesn't have to touch. I've been doing this for a long time. Pull and push. Inhale, exhale. Try to keep everything still. And just move that leg. Makes it so much harder because I was a little bit wobbly. Now that I'm focusing on keeping my arms still, burn. Okay? Inhale, exhale. 3. Good. So one more with that leg. Now you can decide if you want to be up on the wrists or if you want to be down on the forearms. So please make sure that you find what works for your body, because some people have weaker shoulders and some people have weaker wrists. So do what you need to do, okay? I think I'm going to come up. So I want my leg to be long and we're going to pulse it. We're going to use that booty. So hands under shoulders. Good. And pulse it. So just tiny little inchy pulses. Use that booty. You're using the spine and core. Let's go 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good. Come down and child's pose it. Toes together, knees apart, and stretch. Good. Pulling that booty down and stretching for the top of the mat. Good. Let's give it a 10-second hold. Good. Okay. We're going to do the other side. Okay, so we started on our hands. We started by bringing that side knee out to the side and bringing it back down to a hover. So put yourself in that all fours, knees down, hands down. Line your hands up with the shoulders and line your knees up with your hips, and you're going to pick up that left leg now. Bring it to the side and down. Okay, the rest of your body does not move. It's weighted down into the floor. Inhale, exhale. Remember your breathing. Inhale, exhale, pull the belly in. Good, so now we're going to add a kick, okay? So you got this. Bring it up. Kick, bend, lower. So inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. It's normal to have a harder side, okay? Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Giving that hip some mobility. You got this. I know it's hard. Lift, kick, bend, down. Remember, you don't need machines. You don't need equipment. This is hard enough. 3 more. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Up, kick it, bend it, lower. 1 more. Up, kick, bend. Good. Awesome. So come down on those forearms. Give those wrists a break. Okay. We're going to make sure we lengthen that leg. We're going to take it to the side. We're going to do rainbow. So long spine, nice shoulders. Okay. So I don't want you like this. I don't want you like this. You're up high. Try to get that shoulder lined up with that elbow. Okay. Plant those forearms nice and heavy. And that knees on the ground. And swing it over. Your rainbows. Inhale. Exhale, pull the belly in. strong shoulders, quick. Body weight workouts are crazy hard, okay? Let's go 3 more. So we went over. So we counted this as 1. And then we went back. We went 2. And 3. Good. And back. Good. Okay. So then we brought the knee into the elbow. So make sure you're nice and sturdy. Now the hands can be any which way you want them. Like this, doesn't matter. Okay, here we go. Long leg, elbow pull, and push. Inhale, exhale. Try to keep those arms still. Pull, push. Using those obliques, using the spine, the shoulders, and the core. This is a whole body workout. Inhale, exhale. Breathe, please. Inhale, exhale. Let's give it 3. 1, 2, 3. Good, and down. Okay, we got those pulses. Up on the hands if you want to, or you can stay down on the shoulders. Okay, remember the shoulders probably got a lot of work being on the forearm, so you do you. Okay, hands under. Let's go. Straight leg. Working that spine, stretch it out. Let's pulse. Baby pulses, little inch by inch. Good. Let's go 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and child's pose. Whew, good. Bring it down. Move those knees and stretch it out. Good, let's take a little break here. That series is done. Good, so let's move on to something else. Good, good, good. Okay, so we're gonna start by laying down on the mat. Now when it comes to your upper body, you can be down like this, you can be up like this, or you can be like this, okay? You've got 3 different options. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're going to keep that bottom leg bent for stability, and we're gonna take that top leg long, and we're gonna take that arm long, and I want you to pull the knee in towards the elbow, right in front, and stretch it back, okay? So you're gonna inhale and exhale. Keep it long, okay? Inhale, exhale. Now if you can straighten out that leg. If you can lift yourself up. Good. You've got a couple options here. Inhale, exhale. Together and apart. Good, creating that deep crunch in, maybe loses the elbow to come closer. Good, remember range of motion is not what I'm after. I'm after moving your body in ways you don't normally move, and everyone's gonna have a different range of motion depending on what level you are and what kind of body you have. Good, inhale, exhale. One straight line, if you can. Pull and push. Good, let's give it 3. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Good, one more. Pull and down. Good. Same thing, but up on that forearm, please and thank you, if you weren't already, okay? So, up there, and I want you to drag that leg and kick it, okay? So hand up front for balance, drag, kick. Drag, kick. Sorry, my hair's driving me crazy. Good. Drag and kick. Inhale, exhale. hand in front if you need it. Drag it and kick it. Good, try not to sink there. Notice I was sinking a little bit up high. Drag and kick. Okay, if you need to, you can come down, drag and kick. Good. Drag and kick. Good, let's go 3. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Good. Inhale, exhale. Good, and down. Okay, let's bend those legs. We're gonna do clam, so if you need to, get off that shoulder, okay? You're gonna put those toes together, and you're gonna bring those knees apart, and you're gonna go together and apart, okay? If you want more shoulder action, you are up high, but please don't sink into that shoulder. If you want to be down, stay down, okay? It's a hip exercise, really. It's not supposed to be for shoulders, okay? Together and apart. So you feel that in those obliques. It is a hip move. Inhale, exhale. Good, using those glutes too, together and apart. Good, let's go 3. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. One more, inhale, exhale. Woo, bring it down. Good job. Can't switch sides. Okay. All right, come all the way down. Good, okay, awesome. So what we did is we started down with that knee to elbow, okay? So come down first. You can be like this, you can be like this, or you can be like this, okay? It's up to you. So I'm gonna bring myself down for a minute just to show you. We had the bent leg first, and we had the long arm and long leg, and we came in front, pull and push. So I want you to really focus on that core as you crunch that knee towards that elbow, and you bring it back. You're stretching that spine out with that leg. Inhale, exhale, okay? So I was up and I had my leg long, so you can decide. So inhale, exhale, good. Pull and reach. Good. Maybe I was down for a little bit, wasn't I? Okay, let's bring myself down here. There we go, lift, there we go. Here we go. Inhale, exhale. Good. Crunch. Use that bottom leg, bend it for stability. Reach and pull. Good. So I really want you to think about that spine stretching as you kick that leg back, and use that core and that oblique to pull the knee forward and back. And you're using that bicep, as you can see, to pull that arm close. Good. If you can get deeper, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good, let's go 3. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, exhale. Good, getting tired with that leg pull. Good, and down. Okay, so now we did those dragon kicks, so you can be down on the floor. You can have the hand for balance. You can be down like this. Okay, you can be up where I'm gonna come up, but this is what I want you to do. Drag that foot and kick it. Okay, hand in front if you need it. Drag and kick. Okay, all right. If you want to be up, but please watch that shoulder. You're not sinking in, you're not moving it out of alignment. So line up, heavy with that forearm. Here we go. Drag and kick. I had better range of motion on the other leg, but that's okay. Drag and kick. Again, we're just moving in ways we don't normally move. Check that shoulder. Good. Inhale, exhale. harder to be up. You don't need to be here. Good. Let's give it 3. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Good, bring it down. Okay, awesome. We're gonna do those clams. You can be up or you can take that break and bring yourself down off that shoulder. So here we are, toes together, knees apart, up if you're up, down if you're down, okay? It's not a big deal. Please go where you wanna be. Coming down is good because we're on just starting on our shoulders. So please listen, if you have a weaker shoulder, if you just don't wanna do it, don't do it, come down. Okay, forearm down, line that up. Here we go, good. Inhale, exhale. Good. Using that oblique, using that hip and glute. Good. Inhale, exhale. Good, up. So that top leg is down, the bottom leg is up off the mat. Whew, good. Inhale, exhale. You got it. 3 more. We got this. 1, 2, 3. And down. Good job. Okay, amazing. Okay, we're gonna go to our hands and knees. We're gonna do a little bit like a frog in our little like downward dog. So this is what I want you to do. Put your hands under your shoulders. Take those toes and put them into the floor. I want you to lift yourself up off the mat and move those knees out and put those heels together. So I want you to push yourself into a little froggy and then push yourself into a downward dog with those froggy feet. So inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. So we're practicing those squats, we're pulling ourselves down and pushing ourselves up. Inhale, exhale. Again, your range of motion is going to look different than mine, okay? It's a tight, usually downward dogs were like this, right? So I want you to be a little bit closer with those feet in both ways. The feet are closer to the hands, the feet are closer together. Crunch it down and pull. Using those legs. Inhale, exhale. Good. Froggy feet, come down and up. Good. Inhale, exhale. Good. Let's go. Down and up. Good. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Good. Let's go 3. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Good. 1 more. Pull yourself down. Good. And child's pose. So you're letting yourself melt to the mat and reach. Good. Good. So let's get right on our bellies from here. Good. We're going to do some shoulder and booty. Good. So we're going to pretend that we're swimming. So what I want you to do is put that head down to the floor. If you have neck pulling issues, keep your forehead down on the mat. It's fine. So if that's where you are, you're going to lift and you're going to come together. You're going to come apart and down. So with the head down. If you can bring the head up, please keep looking at the mat. You're going to come up, side, down. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Good. We're flaring out those legs wide. We're pulling those arms down towards the body and long and down. Working the spine, the shoulders, and that booty. Here we go. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Up. Good. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Let's give it 3. Up. Good. Let's go 2 more. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Ready? Up, pull, back, down. Awesome. Okay, up. We're going to give our couple cat-cows just to kind of move the back a little bit differently. We're going to go on our back for the next 8 minutes and do some core and then you're done. Okay, so let's move that back. Hands line up with the shoulder. Knees under the hips. Let's arch the back. Look at the wall in front. And down. Nice and heavy with the head. Round spine. So arch. Good. 1 more. Arch that back. Give it a stretch. And down. Good. So slowly and steady. Take yourself down to the back for the last little bit. So roll yourself down. Actually, you know what? Keep your feet planted. Let's start here. Scoop and roll. Tuck that chin in, roll, and bring yourself up. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Get that core warmed up here. Drop it. And good. 3 more. We're going to go into some bicycles. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Here we go. Okay. Let yourself roll piece by piece all the way down. There. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to put the hands behind our head. And we're going to slowly and steady take 1 foot off the ground to do our bicycle. So we're going to start in different pieces of bicycle, different levels, and then slowly get harder. So hands behind your head, elbows out, twist, keep that elbow off the ground if you can, and down. Okay? If you want that break, come down. If you want it harder, leave that head floating off the mat. Inhale, exhale. Good. Inhale, exhale. Good. Let's go 3 more. Lift it. And down. It's really weird noises coming from upstairs. Good, and down. Okay. Now what we're going to do is you're going to let one leg go down. So let's pick the right one. Then tabletop that other leg. Okay? You're going to go up and down. Leave that leg up there. Inhale. Exhale. Head fluttering or head hovering is harder. And keeping that elbow off the ground is harder. Okay, so the other elbow is down or not on the ground. Unless you're a neck puller and you need it. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Good. 3 more. Bring that head down for a quick little break and switch those legs. Good. Shake that head if you need it. Okay, remember you can take breaks. Okay, so you can bring the head down between spots. You don't have to leave it floating if you're a neck puller. Okay, from the belly, up, down. Inhale, exhale. Good. Up, down. Inhale, exhale, pull the belly in, come down to the mat or let the head float. Good, let's give it 3. 1, 2, and 3. Good, okay, bring the head down for a quick little minute and bring those knees into the chest. Okay, we're gonna do some spicy ones and then you're all done. Okay, so take a few minutes, just pull the knees into the belly to get that stretch in that lower back. Good, and here we go. Start from the original leg. So let the right leg go long to the floor. And let the other one come into a solid table, knee over hip. You're going to take those hands back behind your head again, and you're going to cement and glue that elbow to that knee, and you're going to move that long leg up and down for 10. Get yourself up there. Twist that body. Let's go. 1, 2. Leave the elbow floating if you can. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Glue them and switch them. You got it. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We're going to go 10 normal bicycles. So let that leg come down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring it down. Bring those knees into the chest, or kind of like in your armpit. Good. Drop those arms nice and heavy and pull those legs up there. And let's go. 1 over each other. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. And pull them in. Good. So pull those froggy knees into the body. Good. Pull them forward and pull them out. Bring those shoulders down. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Keeping those toes together like we did in clam earlier. Good. Let's go 3. Move them out. Move them back. Out. Back. Good. Out. Back. Good. Hug those knees in. Feel that stretch in that lower back. Good. And you are all done. Thank you for joining me.